Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also make sure you turn off your hot and cold water supplies. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the Samsung washer main control board. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new main control board. The main control board is what controls the washer and tells it what to do during the cycles. The main reason to be changing it out is if part of the board has failed and the washer is not working properly. In order to change the part, we have to go to the back of the machine. We have to remove this access cover. We're going to use our Phillips screwdriver and remove the screws. With the screws off, we can lift the cover off. All you have to do is lift up on it and it should just come right out. Once you pull it out, you can set it aside. Now that we have the back cover off, we have access to the screws so we can take the front of the control panel off. But before we do, we're going to lay a towel up on the top of the washer because we're going to set it up there so we can work on it. Once you have the towel up there, we can use our Phillips screwdriver to remove these screws. Once you have the screws out, we can rotate the control panel up and lift the locking tabs out from the machine. And then we can set the control panel on the towel. Now that we have the control panel up onto the washer, we have to remove the 4 screws that hold it onto the main control panel. We're going to use our Phillips screwdriver and take those out. Once you have the screw loose, if you can't get it out, you can just take a small flathead screwdriver and pop them out. Now that we have the screws out, we have to remove this cover. So we're going to carefully take a small screwdriver and get underneath the cover to release the tabs. There's a few of them on this side. All you have to do is go around and click them so they release. Once you have this side off, you don't have to release the other side. You can just rotate it and lift it off. Now that we have the cover off, we can take all the wire harnesses off so we can remove the main control board. There's a little locking tab on each one, so we're going to go in, and if it's tight, you can use a small flathead screwdriver to press the release tab and pull the plug off. They all should come off pretty easy once you press the tab. Once you have all the wire harnesses disconnected, you want to make sure you get all the wires away from the main control board. You'll have to pull them out from these channels and get them out of the way. You can just lay them back over the water valve or whatever, but just get everything out of the way so we can take the control board out. Once you have the wires cleared off the main control board, we're going to take it off of the control module. So we're going to lift up right here to put some pressure on these tabs so that when we release them with a small screwdriver, they come up and they don't relock. So we're just going to go down, and same as the cover, we're only going to release one side and then just lift it out. There's also one down here on the end, so make sure you get that one too. Once you have it released, we can lift the main control board out. Here's the old main control board next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at appliancepartspros.com. To put the new main control board in, all you have to do is set it down on top of the control module, and you want to line up the screw holes, and then you have to push it down and lock all these locking tabs in to make sure that they're held together. Once you get all these in, we're going to put the screws in. We're just going to go around and set them in place and then tighten them down with the Phillips screwdriver. Once you have them in place, you can tighten them down. Now that we have the main control board and the control module screwed together and secure, we can reconnect all the wires. First thing we're going to do is run the wire through this channel where we took it out. Once you have it in there, then we can reattach all the wire connectors. We're going to start at this end and snap this one in. All these have locking tabs. All you have to do is press them in to make sure they lock and get a good connection. And then we'll do the two for the black control module. The smaller one goes across to this wire harness, and the big one goes back here in the corner. And then we can do the last two over here. To put the cover back on, all you have to do is line it up with the tabs with the little holes, and we're going to go around and snap it into place. Once you have the cover on, we can put the control panel assembly back on. You want to make sure you line all the tabs up with the little holes in the cabinet, and then you can rotate it back up into position and over so we can put the screws in to hold it in place. As you're going down, you want to make sure that these locating pins go into their holes so the control panel is in the right spot. Once you have them in, we can use our Phillips screwdriver to put the screws in. Now that we have the control panel secure, we can take the towel off the top of the washer and put the back access panel on the control panel. To put the rear cover on, all you have to do is lift it up so this little lip right here goes underneath here. Once you have it in, you can rotate it down and push it into place, and then we can go around and put all the screws in. Now that we have the part installed, we can plug it back in, turn the water back on, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by appliancepartspros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.